Hello guys, welcome to my vlog. So today is a different vlog. I'm going to travel to London, from Liverpool to London by bus. How far it goes, it's like 6 hours by bus. So I'm gonna sleep all like the travel time because it's 11:45 now, so my trip is around that time. 6 hours, so I'll arrive in London 6 o'clock in the morning because I've got a very important appointment, and hopefully it will go well to Morning guys, welcome to London. I just arrived at 6 o'clock in the morning and it's still early for my appointment, so I'm looking for a place to eat for breakfast. No, very low. Morning guys! Nawala ko kadali. I'm on my way to the embassy, US embassy, because I'm going to apply tourist visa. Okay. Sorry ko sa mga ate. And then, I don't know if I'm gonna post this if ma-deny ko. Makawaw lang. Actually, nauwa ko mag-vlog. Kaya kayo tao. But, I'm trying to kawat-kawat. And then, be early at the moment. That's why I decided to walk. And it's a 30-minute walk going to the embassy. Alas 9 po akong appointment. Alas 8 pa ako na walk. Just to watch the video. I'm not really familiar here in London because I've been here like for 4 times or 5 times because I'm living in Liverpool. That's far from here. Like I said, it's a 6-hour drive by bus and 3 hours by train. Guys, not a problema. Kalimutan ko! So I apologize that I wasn't able to vlog inside because the security was really strict. And on this segment, I will just explain to you what really happened so that at least you will know and have an idea what really happened. So without further ado, let's start. So when you arrive in the embassy, you would notice that there are a lot of people gathering outside the building. That means that you are in the right place because there's 2 lines outside. The people from the embassy would double check your documents, like your passport and your appointment. They would check if that appointment was really on that time, on that day, so they would have their signature affixed on it, or I think they would write something on the paper. So after that, you would go then to the second queue where you're about to get through the security check. The embassy is really strict. It's like going through, it's the same as going through in the airport. It's like that. They have like to x-ray all the bags and everything, and you have to make sure, guys, that you should not bring sharp objects or perfume, because I remember on my first application they found that I brought my perfume with me, and then they asked me to take it out and bin it, and I was like, oh my god, that's quite expensive. So I was hoping that no one would take it, so I just put my perfume on the side of the bin, really praying that no one would take it. So just be careful, read all the emails that they've sent to you, the do's and don'ts. So after you get through the security check, there's another line, and on this line, people from embassy would give you your number, your official number. You would need to prepare your passport and your DS-160. Please guys, print also your instruction form, because if your DS-160 would not be readable on the day, they will ask you to take out your instruction form. So all these things will be emailed to you, so you need not to worry about it. Okay, so after you get your number, your official number, they would then ask you to go upstairs. So just the next floor up, that is where the official interview would happen. And when I came in, there were a lot of people still waiting for their number. There's like a big screen where your number will pop out, and there were like more or less 18 cubicles for the interview. So when you enter the hall, you would see a lot of chairs inside and a big screen. After that, so on the right side would be your first initial interview, and on the second on your left side would be your final interview. Whenever you see your number on the screen, there's a specific cubicle you're assigned to. At least 15 minutes for my number to get called. So on the initial interview, guys, she just asked my passport and my DS-160. She asked for my fingerprints. She only asked me what's my purpose, so I told her that I was going to travel. It's a tourism visa that I was about to apply, and she was really friendly. And I thought that was it. And then she took out my passport and my DS-160 and placed it inside a plastic folder, and she said that just wait for my number to get called on the left side. So I had to stay on the left side and wait for my number to get called again. So I waited for around like more or less 15 to 20 minutes for my number, and you've got like your specific cubicle or console. I think that was like 5 cubicles for the final interview. I got really scared, guys. I was really nervous because my first application I got denied, and I was like 6 months at that, oh no, 7 or 8 months. So this time when I applied, I forgot to declare it on my online application, and I was really scared because they might say that I lied or I hid it, but when in fact they can actually see everything. So I asked my sister what to do, and she just said just tell them and be honest, even if he did not ask about it. So I was making like the right sentences so I can like butt it in during the interview, or so I can say it to the consul. So yeah, so it was my turn then. I was really scared, and I think the consul obviously noticed that I was so nervous because I was like smiling too much, and he was like, oh, why is that lady smiling too much? And then he actually greeted me the first time, and I just actually answered him back naturally. He then asked for my passport and DS-160, just the 2 documents, guys. So the first thing he asked was, when is my travel date? So I told him that I was going to travel around November 22 to December 1. Guys, one hint, you need to like expound your explanation, because I think what they need to know is that you're coming back. You need to say that I'm coming back, I have work like this, like that. So what I did was I told him the dates, and then I said, yeah, I'm coming back 1st of December because I have work on the 3rd, and that's the only annual leave that was approved to me, so I need to come back. And that's the time when my sister, even he didn't ask us, I openly told him about it. So yeah, he asked for about my sister because he asked me what's the purpose, and I said I want to visit my sisters and spend time for Thanksgiving, and then he said, and I said to them that we're going to New York and visit and watch the Statue of Liberty. I was so talkative, guys, at that time. So he said, oh, is your sister in New York? And I said, no, she's in Maryland. He said, oh, okay. So I was, in my mind, I was trying to tell him. So when I got the chance to tell him about the previous application, I was saying to him like, excuse me, I need to tell you something, because I wasn't able to declare it that something blah 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 blah. And then I told him that, oh, the consul, he was in agreement with the previous consul when the previous consul said to me that I need to be at least a year in United Kingdom for you to get approved with a visa. And at that time I was still around 7 to 8 months, so that's the most important thing, guys. After I said that, he was like, he nodded. So after that he said, okay, so your visa is approved, I just need your fingerprints. So he took my fingerprints and that was it. That was it. He gave me like a small card saying that your visa would be processed like 3 to 5 days and you have to wait. So I was really overwhelmed and really happy. He got the passport and the DS-160. He did not ask for anything, guys. Any documents? No, really. I was really shocked because I prepared a lot of documents like my bank statement, I even made a cover letter, my sister's invitation letter, anything that can prove that I am going back and I can sustain myself when I'm there. So yeah, after that I was overwhelmed, and then I forgot that he did not ask for my photo. I was literally in the elevator. I went back, and again I went to the cubicle, and he was quite busy at that time because he was talking to someone from inside, so I had to wait like for a minute or two. And then when he turned to me and I was like, oh, I forgot to give you my photo. I don't need your photo. And I was like, oh, okay. But you need your photo, guys, for your online application. I think during the online application they will ask you for a good photo. So, what you uploaded on the system or on the online application, that would be your visa picture, so make sure that your photo is good. And I did realize that they'll use that photo, so I even had my photo taken again because I thought they're going to ask another photo. So that was it, guys. My visa got approved and I had to wait 3 to 5 days for my visa to arrive on the collection point. Actually, during the online application you were asked to choose where to pick up your visa or your passport. I think there's an additional payment for home delivery, so for me I chose Warrington. But tip, guys, if you're living near Warrington or Liverpool like me, please do not pick Warrington. Please do not pick Warrington. That was a huge mistake for me because, guys, I didn't know that Warrington was really isolated. Where, you know, the pickup point was really isolated, that there was no bus. And I think there was a bus, but I couldn't find the bus station near it. I had to, like, literally, that was really traumatizing for me because I had to walk like 2 hours. No Uber, no bus, because their bus is like every 2 hours, but at that time it was nearing the afternoon, so I got scared because, you know, that was almost winter. So I got really scared, so I walked, guys. I thought literally it was, I'll let you see a picture of how isolated and how like the surroundings were, like all farmland, and literally there were cars, but there were like 3 to 5 cars passing by the road. And I thought to myself that if someone would kill me or rape me at that time, no one would notice. So yeah, please don't pick Warrington, just pick Birmingham or something near to you, or if you have an extra money, home delivery is the best option. So that was it. I hope that this segment would find it very informative for you, and please continue to watch this video. I went around London alone waiting for my friends. So yeah, that was it. My visa's approved and I waited at least 3 days for my visa, and that was really fast. So anyway, so I hope you learned something, and I hope that you had an idea what to do and what to expect when you're inside, what questions you expect to be asked. I hope you continue to watch my video. And I was on myself, I was alone and went around to see London. I hope you continue to watch this full video. Thank you. Hi guys, so na-approve akong visa. Yay! So I applied the tourist visa. Luckily I got approved, and so I have to wait 3 to 5 days for it to arrive, for my visa to arrive. So yes, don't know what to do next. Ang kabot. So 3 p.m. pa ako ang check-in time sa hotel. I'm gonna tour around London. Tama yun. Because everybody's busy, my friends are busy. So if you're a nurse here in United Kingdom, first tip to apply if you're planning to apply US visa is to make sure that you're already a year living here in United Kingdom, because or they will deny you a visa if you're in a year. So that's number 1. That's very important. So ganahan ako makibaw mo guys nga ako taga Liverpool ko, dili ko taga London. So kaning Liverpool is so wala man ang kibaw, naana siya sa northwest sa United Kingdom. Actually daghan kay cities here sa United Kingdom ay lahi dili era London. Ang mga tao manggod mga tanan ako kung asa ko nagtrabaho mingon na ako sa UK nagtrabaho mingon ang mga tao nga kana kamusta London dahil London wala sad ko kabaw, kamusta ang London. Actually karon pa ko kabaw nga okay ra din sila dahil sa glampo na siya karon pa ko kabaw nga okay ra din sila. So anyway guys, it's easier guys on steps to apply visa, tourist visa for the US. So online application, mabayad, and then they will book appointment for the interview. So mana siya. Ang there sa UK daghan ko kuan, I think London, Belfast, Edinburgh na. But I chose London for sorry for ang mga supporting documents na aray list sa ilang website i-apply. Just be honest lang during the interview. And so yeah, one thing lang yun is apply lang your bond. And that's it. So I don't know where to go next. So makita ko po now. Later. Bye! Inside the art museum, because I'm able to, you know, generate ideas, especially art ideas, and I appreciate more of the art that's been like hundreds of years ago. It's really good for children, youngsters, and of course the adults. So what I love about London is they've got free museums and a very big collection of arts. It's really good to visit one of the museums, history museums, art museums. So if you by chance visit London, so try visit museums. Wari ka museum ba para kunuhay nga kuan ka art lover. So this would be me as a painter. Very good look. Gawas ko guys kay gigutom na kumita. History Museum, guys. But before that, manihis ako kay kalungay ko. Ano ko panghihi, guys? So, I'm ready. Let's go! Pero din okay ko, informative kayo ang Natural History Museum. If you're in London, visit here. Kanya, duka kay ko. Pero laban lang. Laban. Mauna si Trafalgar. Nangita og lugar para mamaligya og sugar. Morning! Going home! So guess what, guys? In this street, I saw the Queen pass by in her car and everybody was shouting like, "The Queen! The Queen!" So I looked on the side and I saw the Queen! So nababay ko! Wala! Talinga ako sa myself. Pero yeah, I saw the Queen! Yay! So I'm on my way home. I'm just waiting for my cousin at Shalimar because she said she's gonna come and see me. So I'm going to wait for her. Let's see. Hi guys! I'm here in Liverpool. My train arrived around 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I watched a movie, Joker. It was intense and pretty good actually. The actor was really good. Must watch it. Must watch it! So I'm almost home. Very tired because I have work tomorrow. Kapoy. I enjoyed Laroy in London. I hope you will enjoy this. I'm already home. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and comment down below. And see you in the next video. Bye! I'm home.